Stop what you're doing and listen. I can save you hundreds of pounds on model railway electrics right here, right now. Welcome back to the Branchline, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about point motors. So, you've got your point motors, you've got your wire. Now let's put it all together. Oh wait, you don't know how to solder. And you forgot to buy some switches, you forgot to buy a power supply and a capacitor discharge unit, because who knows what one of them is. Well, this all sounds very complicated, so let's now talk to you about my adapted method from a few other videos and also from my mind as well. It saves money, it's easier, you don't need any soldering experience, any electrical experience, or any experience at all. And it doesn't even take that long. So let's head down to the workbench and I'll talk you through it. Right, so you join me at the workbench, and the first thing we are going to need are some curtain hooks. You can also just use a little bit of firm wire, but I had these lying around. And we're going to use some pliers to turn them into an L shape. So the two circular rings at the end, you need to pull back, and you can see me doing this on screen now. So you pull the two circular rings back, and that will just give us a little bit more working space. And then you can chop the rings off using the sharp edge of the pliers, or if you've got a sharp craft knife, or maybe some tin snips would work as well. And now we have just got one bit of wire, but it is currently all bent up, so we are just gonna prise it apart, once again using pliers and hands. It's relatively simple. You need to add a little bit of force though, so you can just prise this apart and you can form an L shape. Next up, we are going to prepare the dowels using Kidsby Crafty 5mm wide and 30cm long dowels, and these are going to provide the kind of backbone for our lever system, whilst the metal curtain hooks provide the kind of bracket, if you will. So we are going to use a Bradawl to make a small hole in the end here. Now you need to be extremely careful with this, as the Bradawl can slip and nick your hand if you add too much pressure, so be careful. But also if you add too little, it won't make a big enough hole. So just slow and steady wins the race with this. And after you've done that, you've just got the final easy step of joining them together. Now, although it's not shown here, I do recommend adding a bit of PVA glue just to cement them if you're going to use this for a permanent use, unlike my demonstration model. And now we can have a look at the results. So, I pull and push one end as I've drilled a pilot hole through the bottom there, and it transfers my motion to the metal L we made out of the curtain hooks, and you can see that moving. And then you can feed the other end of the L through the little tie bar hole in the points, and then that will move the points for you. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Didn't take too long, cost you 10 quid. Saved you buying point motors, didn't it? Thanks for watching, like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.